Hello, hello. Sorry about the wait. I had to go and get water. I was suddenly incredibly thirsty right when I pressed the stream button. So yeah, wanted to play something calm, something relaxing. It can't all be shooters. Funny moments. According to what I'm looking at now, I'm not actually live. Sadly. But I am, because I went onto my channel and checked. I am live. YouTube's being a bit icky. But without further ado, I am male. The Life Seed is said to contain an incredible earth-shattering power. While mostly written off as a myth, some archaeologists still determined to track it down, the elusive item, luring some to incredibly remote locations.
Hey, looks like I missed you. I just wanted to wish you luck before you headed out. I still can't believe you're doing this. I mean, hunting down the... what was it? The Life Seed? You gotta admit, that sounds crazy. I mean, even if this mythological thing that can shatter worlds or whatever actually exists, what are the chances of you tracking down this ancient relic in the middle of the Rocky Mountains? Listen, I know you want to prove the thing exists. I get that. It's an adventure. Hell, it's your career, but can't you do something normal like the rest of us and just backpack Europe or something? Spend a month in Thailand? But hey, if by some miracle you find this thing and become the most famous archaeologist of all time, beers are on me. I'll even trade in your tinfoil hat for a whip and fedora. I just really hope all those canoeing lessons pay off.
Okay, one major question. What was with all the ping? Not ping, IP addresses on the computer. There's like IP addresses and ports. I have played this before, but I paid very little attention to the story when I did. This radio. Can't jump. Ruins, cave drawings. Oh. Where the hell am I? Visible walls. And from there, leaving from here. I forgot how quick the mouse was. Pretty. Glad I turned off the frame cap. Well, looks like it's a little bit jittery. Look, my thumbnail. So this is actually a very short game. So I might in fact get it done today while playing. Hopefully. It is midnight and I am up very early. So we'll see. Ooh. Can't tell if they're singing or that's just ambient. But actually it did blind me for a second. It's completely dark in my room. There's those frames. Try not to peek my microphone as well. Won't be pleasant for anyone. Whoa. Very framey. Why does it keep doing that? Probably because I'm streaming. Aren't they the cutest little things ever? Hello, little friends. Hello. Aw. They sound like a cat. Have to been like fed up. Pitch corrected. Or auto-tuned kitties. There. Like what it looks like. It's actually a very fast-paced game. Army truck. It crashed here years ago. American. Yeah. But you know, because I've been playing a lot of Postscriptum lately. Ow.
Welcome to the Pathfinder program. As a Pathfinder, you will be tasked with operating and testing the newly developed Leaf suit as our hard-working scientists at Pendulum develop new ways to empower our troops fighting the war in Europe. With the power of the Leaf suit, you will be able to perform unimaginable feats. Leaping high into the air. Sprinting as quickly as a cheetah. Even manipulating life and death itself are part of the many stunts accomplished by the Leaf suit. In addition to these marvelous wonders, an audio reel recorder built directly into the suit allows a Pathfinder to conveniently listen to important intelligence, hands-free during training exercises. And don't forget to keep an ear out for new upgrades available for your suit, as our scientists continue looking for new ways to improve the fearsome might of the Leaf suit. Good luck and safe journey as you test the limits of this amazing new technology.
Cool. Leaf suit, huh? I do need to be careful.
Virginia King. Audio Journal, June 4th, 1941.
Keep moving.
Shortly after the outbreak of war in Europe, I was enlisted by the Army to study the history of this valley. The mysterious forest sprites seem to be the last living remnants of the long-lost culture that once lived here. A large number of them seem to inhabit the northeast sector of the valley, just past the ruins where the Life Seed, rumored to possess an earth-shattering power, was found. That's as good a place as any to study them.
I found the life. Guess that's my objective. Okay, October 15th, 1944. The Northeast Dig site is providing a number of clues towards the stone-cutting techniques of the ancient inhabitants. The pathfinders assigned to explore the sites have uncovered a wide array of tools that may have been used. With any luck, we can attempt to reproduce ethology. Keep a lookout for like pages and shit. And dingo. Not like a monster. Archaeologists. English. Archaeological. Anyway. Hey, it's one of me. Run down slopes to gain momentum. Jump higher and. Gotcha. So that's telling me there's up here. Oh, I see. Jesus. Hey. I jumped the wrong way. Jump towards the that lag is it loading in the map. I'm moving so fast. Energy stored in the leaf suit is Amarita can be given to once living things. Obviously, you only have a limited amount. Oh. No deer shall die on my watch. No matter how low I am on energy, I will not kill a deer. Be free, little deer friend. That deer might die anyway because not much energy or not much food not around here. I'm now out of energy. Got this tree back to life, so okay. Glad you're making the most out of your life. Already has no it. It's annoying, like if I in my brain I'm like, if I kill the trees then the So finicky. Oh, I don't even have my like take energy power yet. What do I have to deal with that out of energy thing? Take piece of energy. Oh, these are straight up energy. Game would be amazing in VR. You know, a run like that. Hi. Let's go to height. Alright. For the sake it is. That doesn't look too bad. Too bad at all. Nope, not doing it. I need to do it. My energy's full. So fix the dead trees with the fireflies and doors open. Thank you, fireflies.
The Army calls this valley Area 634, but I've ascribed a new word for it. Susurrus. The beauty of that word seems to rival the majesty of this place. I suppose that would make its ancient inhabitants officially known as Susurians. To think these ruins have existed here for so long. They predate any known civilization on the continent. They seem to have infused the life energy from trees into their infrastructure, but how?
A friend. Getting way too much entertainment out of those things. Like secrets. But did I land on one of them? Oh. Didn't have to kill a thing. I feel like there'd be something here I'm missing. Any nonsensical numbers. Ooh, great. First. Note from a Pathfinder. I could watch these sprites all day. I can't believe how friendly they are. Brave enough to come right up to us. I guess you have no reason to fear us. We aren't natural predators to them at all. Said that like there is a natural predator for them. Something like that. Energy upgrade. So 2 more, and I get an upgrade. Already 2 over here. Ink. Hey. That looks like it should be like knockable over. Like, that door just looks evil. And evil Bambi's dad. Look in here.
Luckily for me, the military is helping to explore all these ruins through the soldiers piloting leaf suits. They call these soldiers pathfinders as they can trek through terrain normally inaccessible to someone like me. Every guy back home's gonna want to go joyriding in a leaf suit. But until the military's project comes to a close, we're cut off from any contact.
These medallions are said to be access an ancient pyramid, collect enough pieces to gain entry to the game.
Outside the valley. I guess the world will have to wait just a bit longer to get their hands on these rides.
Any Sakarets? No, but there is a gap there, so I don't want to fall down. I'm kind of taking it slow here, because there's so many corners. I don't want to miss any good stuffs. Use falling momentum to break through the cracked surfaces. Ah, okay. Well, I see a crate back there. That's one thing that kind of annoys me in games. Like I should clearly be able to jump through that, over that. Hey. 5 acorns, 2 medallion. Soldiers piloting leaf suits are known as pathfinders. Their ability to manipulate life with running speeds up to 110 kilometers per hour makes them a deadly addition to the battlefield. Victory to the girl was saying about them, you know, being used to explore.
Just what are
by the
these
military.
glowing orbs that everyone is making a fuss over? They're absolutely beautiful. They seem to grow randomly throughout the valley. I know nothing about them other than that they are indigenous to this valley and that the army is using their energy for their war project. That's about as much as they'll tell me. Such a shame. I wish they would just let them be. But I suppose it's the whole reason we're here to begin with.
That does not look friendly at all. If I'm not mistaken, water kills me. I can't actually step in water. I think. Don't hold me to that. But I'm gonna avoid it just to be safe. Most of the time I complain about God Rays games, but these are nice. They're subtle, they're not like blinding across my screen. Boop. Hello, little friends. Ooh, little birdie. What that guy said was kind of weird. Like, they come right up to him. But now they seem to flee. They run away when you get close. I did say earlier that I played this game before. I never actually completed it. I have no idea what the ending is. Life Suit's quantum death functionality allows the user to return to life after dying. But when I do that, the valley loses some of its health. There should be dead trees somewhere. And then I can restore life by using my energy. Beat that tree. But life must be traded for life. The more you die, the more the valley will die around you. Until it's fully deadened. Without enough life in the valley, you cannot be revived. That's basically a game over. There we go. Back to life. And 2 acorns. Wonder why they made an eating sound. You are a big tree. Live again. These are acorns. Pretty sure the first time I played this, I did not know that that bringing trees back to life give me acorns. Oh, I just I can right click on it. I don't know.
It's clear to me that the natives of the valley worshipped the giant tree here almost as a deity. Great lengths were taken to construct obelisks around this tree, which the ancients used to help grow it. I've begun to use the term Titan tree to designate this species. According to my interpretations, once every 1,000 years, the Titan tree will produce the mythological and famed Life Seed, said to possess the power to shatter the world into fragments. No wonder the military is so interested in this place.
But it's the life tree for the life seed. Read this. Note from Virginia King. Sticker trees are common in mythology. Not even gonna try. I just can't pronounce that word. Around the world. Typically acting as symbols of growth, decay, and resurrection. Some act as concepts, such as the world tree, Yggdrasil, I don't know Norse mythology, which provided a map for the composition of the universe, acting as a link between heaven, earth, and the otherworld. But more recently, in Christian belief, the tree of life represents the immaculate state of humanity before its exposure to the original sin, causing fall. Like a learning game. I guess I need to go to each of the towers. Broken deer over there. The rabbit.
According to legend, the Life Seed is said to be a bringer of death on a global scale, splintering the Earth into fragments. Such end-time scenarios are common across mythologies, from the apocalypse to Ragnarok. However, it's unusual for the event to surround a particular object, especially one acquired by mortals.
That's bright.
The playful little sprites of this valley, which I've come to call daemons, are so lively. I've done my best to study their behaviors, but without a zoologist on site, I'm mostly coming up dry. They're completely harmless, so the army tends to ignore them as they go about their research. I wonder if the world would clamor to have these daemons as pets. I'm sure my mother could use one. Better than all those feral cats in her backyard anyways.
Weird insight on our home life. Not really sure what that does for the like narrative of the game. I like the way the sun acts as like a, I guess, an obstacle. Like if you're running and the sun's in your eyes, you can't see an upcoming cliff or like a massive drop in the distance. From Virginia King. My mother would tell me stories of daemons, a ghostly and benevolent nature spirit. That name seems fitting. We'll have to do for now until a zoologist can classify the forest spirits more appropriately. They are spirits. Guessing this is an acorn from that tree. Here, make sure no more dropped. Weird little invisible ledges every now and again. This looks enticing. If I'll always get acorns back, I spend. Probably kill off the odd mushroom if I really need. The more life I give, the more life I have. Wonder what would happen if you like took the life from one of those demons. Don't really want to try, that'd be addicting to do, but for sure there'd be a crate in there. Not really sure what season it is.
The origin of this valley's inhabitants continues to elude me. They seem to have coexisted with the mysterious forest sprites. I find loose hints of Mesoamerican civilization, such as the Olmec, with their renowned colossal headstone sculptures dating back to 900 BC. Strangely, though, the Olmec civilization was much younger and located no less than 5,000 kilometers away from here.
Get me a seed. Jesus Christ. I overshot it. I overshot it. Ooh. Even in this suit, that'd be fucking tearing at his muscles, leg muscles.
civilization take hold so far north. The land here isn't arable, yet the population that lived here was clearly sedentary in nature. This leads me to believe this place was used as a sacred ground. Are these monuments to the mythical cannibal giants of native lore? The Sai Te Ka?
It looks like she sneezed at the end of that. Get higher in further areas.
Andrew Fisher, lead physicist, beginning Pathfinder testing on the Icarus boost upgrade. The secondary boost augmentation to the leaf suit should allow a Pathfinder to jump twice in sequence through the air, increasing the height and distance of their leap drastically. Report any defects to a commanding officer immediately.
I mean, this thing might break my legs. Like, I install this shit and then I read or listen to the tape. Reading. Note from Virginia King. While pyramids are common throughout Mesoamerica, I still couldn't believe my eyes seeing one such structure here in the valley. Thankfully, the military had the decency to build one of their grotesque facilities a few hundred meters away. Apparently the Pathfinders are seeking a way to get in by gathering artifacts. I mean, I'm gonna find a shit ton of medallions. What's for double jump? Really fly when you do that.
Given how rarely a life seed is produced, I was so excited when I discovered there was one found in the valley. Apparently the military was just as excited as they immediately confiscated it to study at the Soma facility on the mountaintop. They won't let me anywhere near it.
I have to go all the way to the top of the mountainside. This is as far as I got last time I played. Point. So for here on out, I am oblivious to everyone else. Holy fuck. Can really get some distance with. Beware of it can be pacified by life energy. Where? Oh. Shit, I can turn it back in. I didn't know that. wasted a lot of energy. With the cell, only extract one shot. Oh, but I can just run. Okay. I can't take it, but I can run through them and get back all the energy.
If there's one thing I could do without in this valley, it's those damn Amrita swarms that seem to infect this place. They aren't so bad when they're calm, but when they're starved of Amrita energy, they become incredibly aggressive, sending waves of drones toward intruders in suicidal attacks. They seem to be becoming angrier the longer we're here.
Yeah, because you're taking all that fucking energy. Loot. I thought I wasn't gonna make that. Cool. I immediately get a new capacity in it. I'm only one away from another one. Generators by the army have been designed to accept. Okay, explaining what we use energy.
Reminder, you are approaching a high security area. All Area 634 personnel present proper identification badges upon entry. Unauthorized personnel will be detained and questioned.
It was very loud. When a Pathfinder dies while wearing a leaf suit, they are revived at the cost of other nearby living things. This exciting yet dangerous functionality is known as quantum immortality. What happens if, like, a human is near you? Like a failsafe for that? I doubt it. I can pick and choose what it takes. God. Get out of that.
From what I've been told, Susurrus was discovered back in 1811 by a surveyor seeking to map this remote region. No one believed what he reportedly saw. Due to the sheer remoteness of this region, his story was written off as the senile delusions of an old man, and his tale was soon forgotten. It was not until recently that the government was approached by a scientist named Andrew Fisher to use this location as an alternative energy project of some sort. How he came to discover this place is beyond me.
That one of those swarms. Back my reading voice. No, from Private Sparks. Like, David's been writing me again. It's like the guy can't take a nap anymore these days. Or was on guard duty at the time. But what am I guarding against? There's nothing out there. Yesterday I saw a rabbit run by. It was the highlight of my day. It's always the highlight of my day when I see a rabbit run by. How can you be angry with bunnies? This looks... I feel like they just should have put something in there. It looks like it was what it was meant for. Right, back to full energy. Acorn. I'll never understand why it's an eating noise. I thought I fucked up. That was scary. Guessing I go this. Did I mention I'm afraid of heights? Oh ho ho. It seems to hold your hand a little, like obviously I had to do jumps there, so if I didn't have the energy, they give me the energy. Nah, that's the problem. Oh. Three. Tree. A church tree. Give him a straight on. Acorns, always happy to get them. This was a camp? What happened to the people that were here? What are they doing? Okay. Okay. Big jump, big dick energy. Let's go. It's getting harder, at least. At least it feels like it is. I'll take that sentence out of context. I facepalm for saying it. I hate how some things just feel like they should have something in them. Certain boxes. Suppose it's to make you go check. You have the possibility of falling. I'll check it here first. What is it? Drill. The noises kind of freak me out, I won't lie. Note from a worker. Working the pipes on this place is a real pain. It's as though they went out of their way to build their facility in the worst place imaginable. Just to make it... Sorry, got distracted. Just to make it tough on a lonely pipe fitters like me. Repairing a pressure system leak takes me half of a day just to get to it. They ain't paying me enough, if you ask me. Not everyone's thing. Like, I don't get paid enough for this. You wonder what, like, people's definition of enough is. I could have done without grabbing that. Bubble. Emma, stand to look out for any intruders on the... Stand to look out for any intruders on the premises. A number of guards have reported seeing shadowy figures watching our operations from afar. Could be a sign of possible espionage. Report trespasser sightings at once. Now, were there actually trespassers, or were people just going a little nuts from being out here? I have to shoot. Reminder to all personnel, please keep a safe distance away from Amrita. They often become territorially aggressive when in need of Amrita. Amrita? Yeah. If a swarm is blocking access for you, please request for a Pathfinder to pacify the swarm. Okay, so they knew. They knew they could pacify them. So I doubt the swarms wiped them out. The lights still have power. Very observant. Also a cave-in warning. Nope. Bring yourself to new places using the Viper Coil, allowing Pathfinders to latch onto it. Each use costs 1 energy. Note from a Pathfinder. Dying while wearing a leaf...
The Viper Coil upgrade to the leaf suit allows Pathfinders to grapple onto certain target points within a limited range, allowing them to reach areas where jumps prove insufficient. For testing purposes, the Viper Coil is currently limited to particular targets.
Flying while wearing the leaf suit's an incredible experience. No one outside myself can possibly observe it. The best way I can describe it is as a daydream one sometimes gets lost in. I die by falling into a lake, and the next second I'm standing by the shore. No one else being the wiser about what just happened to me. Is it even real? Is that hitting at the fact that I'm gonna die in a second? Fuck you, I played Spider-Man when I was a kid. That's a lot of acorns. So many acorns. Oh, that's why. Well, might as well take advantage of it. Store must cost a lot of acorns if the game is giving me this many. I did not look how many. That's 29. I haven't seen the pyramid either. No, from a Pathfinder. Got a large portion of this valley mapped out so far. As far as I know, we've explored most of the acorn doors. I hear there are a couple of squads with almost enough medallions to access that big step pyramid. So what? Were they not like pooling their resources together? Pathfinder kind of worked on their own. It was a surprisingly gentle landing. Hey, my little buddies. A note from Miss King. Samsara, the repeating circle of birth, life, and death, affected by the karma fostered during one's life, is what Pathfinders experience, constantly dying and reviving. According to Buddhism, there is no beginning to this cycle, but it can, however, be broken through enlightenment. How profound. 12 acres. Better be something good. It is, it's an upgrade. There must be optional acorn doors then. Oh shit. That was a tad risky. Or the elevator shaft. Oh, from Engineer. Ever since the Pathfinder program decided to use their Deadeye crane blocks as part of their training, my engineers have been constantly putting themselves in harm's way to set them up. One poor fellow tragically fell to his death while stringing up a Deadeye across a chasm. We don't even get to wear a damn leaf suit. Otherwise he would have lived. What a waste. Yeah, I'd have to agree. Oh god. Oh fuck. No break.
Only authorized personnel are permitted on the premise. In accordance with the War Measures Act, extreme security screening and clearance is in effect. All personnel entering cargo bay require appropriate badge identification.
facility. Can do that. Dead, I can't go back. Ah. Pathfinder training area. Did Pathfinder train here?
As
No.
lonely as it's been with the isolation policy in effect, I've often found myself in the company of a Pathfinder named Edwin Hall. The things he can do in a leaf suit are astounding. Some nights we'll head to the rooftop above my office and watch the auroras. I have
Reaching
no
out.
idea what he could possibly see in me, though. I tend to ramble a lot. I mean, who wouldn't find Mesoamerican calendrical systems anything other than fascinating? Guys love that stuff, right?
Girl's got some confidence thingies. Brings up a good point though. You kind of get a lot, like with gaming. It's hard to relate to some people when you like try to talk about games and they're like, you played fucking Pac-Man once, and it's like, oh, okay. It's one of those things like. You can sometimes feel a little, I don't want to say ashamed, you should never be ashamed, but like awkward talking about gaming with some people. And like some people can make it feel awkward. I guess in a lot of the same way I don't usually tell people around me about the YouTube channel. Like I have it on my Facebook obviously, but it'll be rare I'll say it to someone in public. Training routine. Yeah, because it can be kind of... There are some subjects that are just hard to relate to with people. No, from Pathfinder. Everyone here thinks I'm a liar and unbelieves me. I got attacked by a grizzly bear during one of my runs. Luckily, I managed to extract its life before I could get a swipe at my face. I got real far before turning back to return its life energy. Hope I never see the likes of him again. Oh, so he brought him back to life. Even though I tried to kill him. Anyway, gaming is, although like more widely accepted now with the likes of Fortnite and that, just in public it's such a difficult thing to talk about with people. People have like preconceived conceptions of like gamers. We're all anti-social nerds. I get it, like some of us are, but doesn't mean all of us are. That's a lot of papers. No, from Pathfinder, these medallions are getting cleaned up fast. Getting into that pyramid first is going to be tough. Hopefully I can find some more quick. I want to be the first to explore it. See? I just simply like exploring. But yeah, ignore my rambling about gaming. If you want to talk about it in public, do. Just, you know, choose your audience. No! What a waste of acorns. See over here. 8 medallions now. How many does it take to get in? Because I haven't even fucking found it yet. Oh, I reached the facility. How long has this been abandoned for? Where did everyone go? That's my main question, where did everyone go? By the looks of it, it's been abandoned for a long ass time. Aha. Those Colossi statues all over the valley are a bit unnerving. Why would the ancient people who lived here build that kind of stuff? As scary as they are, I find there is a beauty to them. Something about those monstrous faces sitting amongst the calm forest captures an odd sense of allure. They hired some very deep and emotional people. Like, you think they'd be more like there'd be a few in there that are a bit like closed off, just like fuck this place, fuck nature, mosquitoes everywhere, big old glowing bitches. Hey, medallion. How do I get in here? Guessing like some, yeah. Yes. Ooh, energy bars. Sorry for hitting my microphone. That's what they are. That's what they look like anyway. Myself some protein. Propane and propane accessories. Those are very dark. He shot me, sir. I like that the game has enemies. It's quite boring if like constantly running. Oh, I know some people like games like that. Trying to think of a game like that. No, they do exist. Just not my type of game. I struggle to keep focus, keep attention. This way. I guess I head toward the big blue things. Actually, I think I shall end the stream here. Look at the very pretty mountains. I'm going for an hour and 20 now, and I'm going to be uploading this as a video, so I don't want it to be like fucked up and like super long. It'll take ages to process because it's hopefully go up tomorrow, and then I need to work on a video for later in the week. But thanks anyone who was watching. Thanks anyone who watched. Once again, this is Valley. I'm pretty sure it's usually on sale, or at least pretty cheap on Steam, so if you want to check it out, feel free. I might leave a link to the Steam page in the description once it goes public. If I don't, please remind me. But once again, thank you. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you next time. Bye.